Hello, hello. I am doing something that I don't usually do, going live on my profile. If you're here, say hello. Today I am talking about why and how to stop hating video creation. Now, this is for online entrepreneurs, specifically online coaches, specifically female online coaches who hate making videos, who hate creating them, who hate putting their face on camera, and are just like, I'm just gonna do all the other things. I'm just not gonna do that. Okay? So this is for you. Now, this is for you if you want to start not hating them. If you are totally happy hating them and you want to continue hating them, then you go on with your bad self and you do you, babe, because you are the CEO of your business and you get to run it however you want. So this is not for someone who's like, you know what, I hate video and I'm just not going to do it and I don't really care what you have to say. If that's you, this is not for you. But if you're curious about how you can actually create video content joyfully, maybe with a little less ugh, or like, ugh, I gotta get out of bed, I gotta do my hair, I gotta do stuff, then stick around. Stick around. Stick around until the very end because I'm going to be telling you about this crazy inspo that I got yesterday and I'm just running with it. I'm just running with this new program. Okay, so first of all, if you are watching the replay, hashtag replay down below. If you're here live, please say hello. I like talking to humans in real time. And either way, if you're here live, if you're here on the replay, let me know, do you hate creating videos? You can say yes, or you can say meh, or you can be like, I'm indifferent. So do you hate or love creating videos? And maybe you're somewhere in between. Now, before I go on, in case you're just like stumbling upon my page right now and you're like, who is this person talking? Are we even friends? My name is Emanuela and I am a speaking and visibility coach. I help female entrepreneurs who want to show up online to become dynamic speakers so that they can easily attract more of those dream clients and make a humongous impact. Now, I do want to share my story. Okay, back in 2020, I transitioned to an online business. Now, as some of you probably already know, I am a trained theater actress, but I did not want to do video. Okay, so my reason may be a little different than yours. I was like, it's not the same as theater. I don't want to like just talk to myself. It's so vain. I'm not here to be an influencer. Okay, if you felt any of those thoughts, I feel you. I feel you. And then I had a very smart coach say to me, the world is your stage, right? There was no theater for like a year and a half here. And this coach said, the world is your stage. Never in history have you been able to bring people to you. So if you have a dream of speaking on stages, which I know many of you do, why don't you start practicing with your videos? Also, if you're here, let me know if my sound is okay, because I've been having some weird mic things lately. Right? And that just was like, light bulb, I can create my own audience. Maybe one day we'll be speaking to millions on stage. We'll all be gathered together. And yes, we're not in those days of 2020 where we literally had no other way, but this is not going away. Okay? So we'll get into why and then we'll talk about how. But first, I just want to say something. Okay, for those of you that are like, you know what, I just like other styles of content, hear me out, because I do too. If you are on my newsletter list, you know that I like to send some newsletters. I love the written word. I have read posts where I am like bawling. I have read emails where I'm like, that is me. So it would be a lot easier to just spend our days as online entrepreneurs in our messy hair buns, never putting ourselves together, right? But here's two things I want to say about that. If your hesitation with creating video is because you feel like, oh, you don't want to get ready, it's too much time consuming to like go get yourself, put yourself together, put on the camera and set up the lighting, blah, 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 blah. There's two things I want to say to that. The first is the rules are kind of gone. So if you want to just show up with your messy hair bun and show up as you, honestly, people want more of that. People don't want everything to be polished and perfect. This is the kind of crazy thing of the world that we're living in right now is people want to see real people. So if you're comfortable with that, that's okay. There are no rules that you have to have your hair and makeup done to turn the camera on. The second thing I want to say is sometimes, I know for myself, putting on my makeup or doing my hair, even though today it doesn't look like I did it at all, or just putting on, a leopard print kimono, actually makes me more excited to go on camera. So sometimes it's the thing that you dread doing, that you're most resisting, that actually is going to help give you that motivation to get on camera. Now, I have a lot of other tips on how you can feel really good before you push record, but today I just want to talk about why and how you can stop hating video. So let's talk about the why. First reason you should stop hating video if you are an online coach or entrepreneur is that video is not going anywhere, okay? And it's not about the numbers. I don't care if you have 100 followers or 100,000 followers. We don't do video to get followers. We do video to connect with more people and hopefully turn those people into buyers and clients and customers, because that's why we're in business. Otherwise, it's a hobby. So, never in history has it been easier to connect with more people. I mean, you can keep doing emails, and I'm not telling you not to. You can keep writing long posts, and I do that too. Right? But this is the second reason. You need to get a little more comfy with video creation. The second reason is we buy from people that we like. And I want you to, for a second, I want you to think, if you have ever purchased anything online before, from not a product, okay? But if you've ever purchased a program, a mentorship, a coaching package, some kind of a service provider online, my guess is 90% of the time, you either heard that person speak or you got on a call with them and you got to know them a little bit. If that's not true for you, if you're like, no, I buy things when I just read an email and I buy it. Hey, awesome. Because the thing is, probably the way that you buy is the way that your ideal dream client is going to buy also. Okay? For me, I have never hired a coach or worked with someone online that wasn't whose masterclass I didn't first attend or workshops I didn't attend. Actually, the coach I spent the most money on, I saw one live video, and her energy, I don't even know what she sold me. Her energy was so magnetic. She was so powerful on camera that I was like, I just want to talk to this person. And I got on a call not thinking I was going to buy anything, but I was just like really taken. There was a connection. And again, I'm not saying we can't share our soul through written word. I love reading. We can share it through music. We can share it through art. But we usually buy from people who we feel we have a connection with. So if you are an online business owner, if you are here to make money, then I highly encourage you to just get a little comfy, Okay, so maybe we don't have to go from I hate video to I love video. That's kind of like a big shift, big mindset shift. What if we reframe it as I am learning how to be comfortable with video because I know it can help me connect to my dream audience. Or I'm learning to embrace video for the sake of my business. Okay, so hopefully that's giving you something to think about. Make it about the person on the other end. This moves into the how now. So how do I go from being like, oh, to being like, okay, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna give it a try. 3 words. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Gone are the days where a video had to be so long. Gone are the days where you had to have a professional camera. Come on, we know this. Okay, if you want to invest in a great mic, great lighting, fancy backdrop, you can, but you don't have to. There are so many different avenues, so many different styles. There's just so many different ways. So you choose the way that feels simple for you. For me, this feels simple, to just come on and talk. For you, maybe it's a quick little TikTok. Maybe it's some pictures that you've put together into a video. Maybe it's just voiceover. Okay, there's literally no rules anymore. And the secret is, the more you can bring you to your videos, the better. The more you can bring you. Don't have to be a certain personality. You don't have to do it a certain way. You don't have to be professional anymore. We see it, right? Okay, so here's how you can do it. Talk about the things that you love talking about, okay? There is no point in going on camera and being like, blah, 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 if you are not connected to what you're talking about. So talk about the things that light you up, the things that are really close to your heart, that are passionate about, that you're passionate about. Even if it doesn't exactly 100% have to do with what you sell, because sometimes it's just a matter of sharing you. Again, the rules have changed. Number 2 is think of the person you're talking to. Just pick one. Pick one person and think of what they need to hear. And number 3, and this is super simple, I'm doing it right now, I can show you. Have a very simple little outline. If you're going to make it a little longer, especially if it's going to be more of like a value post rather than, if you're doing a 60-second reel, probably don't need an outline. But maybe if it helps. But it kind of helps you to not overthink it when you're in the moment, not be like, was that long enough? Should I keep going? Should I keep blabbing? You've got your points. And you just do it. Just do it. Okay? So these are the 3 things. Talk about the things you love. Think of that one person and have a simple outline. If you don't know how to create an outline, write checklist in the comments, because I have an on-camera checklist and script outline that is phenomenal. It's going to help you. It's easy, it's free, and you can just follow that, okay? So just put checklist down below, and I'll be in touch. So let me know if this is resonating for you. Is this hitting home? Is this making you be like, okay, maybe I can embrace video? And if you're like, no, I still hate it. Again, that's your choice. But I have to tell you before we go, because if you are like, I am ready, I am so tired of hating video. I'm so tired of seeing it, seeing other people do it, knowing that I need to be doing it more, and just for some reason I cannot get over this block that I can't do it, and I don't know why, and I want to move past it. I know that this is going to make a huge difference in my business. If that is you, I need to tell you something, okay? Yesterday, I had this light bulb go off, call it inspiration. I don't know if this is God being like, you need to do this. But as you know, I have been selling the Impact Collective, which is my 4-month signature group mastermind that is also a coaching program. So it's a practice space for women to come and share their stories and their voices. They get feedback with me. It's 4 months long. I also do coaching and workshops and movement classes all inside this container. It's beautiful. But this is a 4-month commitment. It's a 4-month commitment that reflects financially. And we are in very uncertain times. And I know that there are so many women who come to me and are like, I want to work with you. I know I love what you do, but I just can't do it now. If that's you, this is for you. This is called Vox to Vids. Vox to Vids, because I like making up fancy names. This is a week of Voxer to start loving video creation. A week. In that 1 week, we start with a simple questionnaire of figuring out exactly where you're stuck. Where you're stuck with videos, what's blocking you in your mindset, in your strategy. And that way we have somewhere to start with. Throughout the week, you have me unlimited on Voxer. You can ask questions. We can talk about your schedule. We can talk about practical things you can be doing to make it simpler and easier on you. And the best part is I will watch all of your videos and give you real-time feedback so that as you're going through the week, you have motivation to continue creating content. And whether or not you post them right away or you save them, you batch some, you save them, and I can give you feedback, then you can post them, that works too. You'll also get access to my visibility roadmap, which is going to help you create content for like 4 months. And you'll also get access to my mini program, Simple Savvy Tech, that can walk you through any little tech challenges that you may be having. Okay, so you get all of this unlimited access in Voxer to me. Let me just tell you, that alone is gold. I have paid coaches just for Voxer support. I've done group programs, I've done one-on-one coaching, I've done courses, but Voxer support, and if you don't know what Voxer is, it's essentially Messenger's chat, but you can leave audio messages and they can play in real time. So it's like being on a coaching call all week, but you don't have to like make an appointment and stop what you're doing. So Voxer support is gold, 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 gold. Okay, you get all of this. You get the week of Voxer with unlimited support and feedback from me on all your videos and guidance and cheerleading. You get the visibility roadmap and access to my mini program, Simple Savvy Tech. All of that for 1 week for only $147. $147. I'm telling you, you can't get a coaching call for $147. And this is a whole week. And if you want to extend it after 1 week, if you're like, okay, I'm feeling the momentum, I want to keep going, then it drops to $99. Vox to Vids, it's where it's at. This is like the dip my toes into what coaching feels like, into what this could look like, and get some super, super practical and valuable tips on how you can make your videos easy, effective, and fun. Okay, friends, that's all I have to say today. It's been a joy. I have seen some people popping in and out, but please let me know if there's anything else you need help with. And if you're interested in Vox to Vids, just write interested in the comments, okay? Or you can DM me and we can chat. And we can start right now.